Environmental sustainability has emerged as one of the defining challenges and responsibilities of our era. As the global population continues to grow and economies expand, the strain on natural resources and ecosystems intensifies. Environmental sustainability refers to the responsible interaction with the environment to avoid depletion or degradation of natural resources, ensuring that future generations can meet their own needs. This concept encompasses a wide range of issues, from climate change and biodiversity loss to pollution and resource management, and it demands coordinated action across governments, industries, and individuals. At its core, environmental sustainability is about balance. It requires us to recognize the interconnectedness of human activity and the natural world. The planet's ecosystems provide essential services, clean air, water, fertile soil, and a stable climate that underpin human well-being and economic prosperity. However, unchecked consumption and waste, deforestation, fossil fuel use, and industrial pollution have disrupted these systems, leading to consequences such as global warming, habitat destruction, and declining biodiversity. Climate change is perhaps the most urgent and visible manifestation of unsustainable practices. The burning of coal, oil, and natural gas releases greenhouse gases, primarily carbon dioxide, into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat, causing global temperatures to rise, sea levels to increase, and weather patterns to become more erratic. The effects are far-reaching: melting glaciers, more frequent and severe storms, droughts, wildfires, and threats to food security. Addressing climate change is central to environmental sustainability, requiring a transition to renewable energy sources, improved energy efficiency, and innovative technologies for carbon capture and storage. Another critical aspect of sustainability is the conservation of biodiversity. The variety of life on Earth, from tiny microorganisms to massive blue whales, forms intricate ecological networks that maintain ecosystem health and resilience. Yet, human activities have accelerated species extinction rates to unprecedented levels. Habitat loss, overexploitation, pollution, and the introduction of invasive species are pushing countless plants and animals to the brink. Preserving biodiversity is not only an ethical imperative, but also vital for ecosystem services such as pollination, pest control, and nutrient cycling, which directly support agriculture and human health. Resource management is equally important. The extraction of minerals, timber, and fresh water must be balanced with the planet's capacity to replenish them. Unsustainable agriculture, for instance, can lead to soil erosion, water scarcity, and chemical runoff that pollutes rivers and oceans. Overfishing depletes marine populations and disrupts food chains. To promote sustainability, it is essential to adopt practices like crop rotation, organic farming, sustainable forestry, and responsible fishing. Circular economy principles, where products are designed for reuse, repair, and recycling, can significantly reduce waste and resource consumption. Pollution, in its many forms, poses another major threat to environmental sustainability. Air pollution from vehicles and factories harms human health and contributes to acid rain and climate change. Plastic waste fills landfills and oceans, endangering wildlife and contaminating food chains. Toxic chemicals from industrial processes and agriculture can persist in the environment for decades. Tackling pollution requires strict regulations, technological innovation, and changes in consumer behavior. For example, shifting to electric vehicles, investing in public transportation, and reducing single-use plastics are all steps toward a cleaner environment. While governments play a crucial role through policy and regulation, Businesses and individuals also have significant power to drive change. Companies can adopt sustainable supply chains, invest in green technologies, and set ambitious emissions reduction targets. Consumers can make informed choices by supporting eco-friendly products, reducing waste, conserving energy, and advocating for environmental protection. Education and awareness are key to empowering people to make these changes. International cooperation is indispensable for addressing environmental challenges that cross national borders. Agreements such as the Paris Agreement on Climate Change and the Convention on Biological Diversity set global frameworks for action, but their success depends on the commitment and collaboration of all nations. Wealthier countries, which historically have contributed most to environmental degradation, have a responsibility to support developing nations in their sustainability efforts through technology transfer, funding, and capacity building. Importantly, environmental sustainability is not at odds with economic growth. In fact, the transition to a sustainable economy can drive innovation, create jobs in renewable energy and conservation sectors, and reduce costs associated with pollution and resource depletion. Green infrastructure, sustainable cities, and clean technologies offer pathways to prosperity that do not compromise the planet's health. Moreover, integrating sustainability into business strategies can enhance reputation, attract investment, and ensure long-term viability. The path to environmental sustainability is complex and challenging, but it is also filled with opportunity. It requires a fundamental shift in how we value nature and measure progress, not just in terms of economic output, but in the health and resilience of our environment. By embracing sustainable practices, fostering innovation, and working together at all levels of society, we can safeguard the planet for ourselves and future generations. The choices we make today will determine the legacy we leave behind, one of depletion and decline, or one of renewal and hope.